A brigade of false pastors have come, a brigade of cult pastors have come, and they say that you don't have to die if you don't want to die. They say if you believe in Jesus, you can beat death. What they say is not true, because I've read John chapter 12 and verse 24, the words of Jesus. In John 12:24, Jesus is calling his disciples for possible martyrdom if there is a need for it. John 12:24, truly, truly, I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. By talking about the grain of wheat, he was talking about his disciples. Disciples who will go and preach the gospel. Gospel in areas where there will be opposition to the gospel. When they go and preach the gospel in that area, perhaps they will have to lose their lives. I can think of what happened to Jim Elliot. At the age of 28, think of it, at the age of 28, when he went and preached the gospel to those tribals in Ecuador and South America, he was martyred at the age of 28. Jim Elliot became a grain of wheat. David Brainerd, he preached the gospel to the Native Americans. He died of tuberculosis at the age of 29. Henry Martin, a British missionary who came and preached in India, in Kanpur, a British missionary who went to Iran in 1811. He died at the age of 31 in Turkey as he was sick and he was traveling back to England to receive some medical attention. Dead at 31. John Allen Chau, American missionary who used Google to find out the least evangelized places on the earth, and he landed in North Sentinel Islands in Andaman. He died at the age of 26, killed by those very tribals not very long ago. Dead at 26, dead at 29, dead at 28, dead at 31. All these young men were the grains of wheat that Jesus talked about. Not just Jesus. Apostle Paul in 2 Timothy 4:6, in Acts 21:13, talks about his willingness to die for Jesus. Are you ready to die for Jesus if there's a need for that? Are you ready to look at the Word of God and believe that you may need to die if there's a need for the same in order to propagate the gospel of Jesus Christ? Do not believe the lies of these cult pastors who tell you that death can be beaten here and now. Look into the Word of God. Look at church history and believe the truth that, if there's a need for it, you must be ready to die, even die for Jesus Christ. God bless you.